Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you another episode, Coffee with Coach. Hope you're up doing well, got the mind in the right place. If not, let's put it in the right place. So I've been waiting to just get this episode in. Been super busy past weekend before. Lot going on, full of excitement, just so many things happening. Haven't been able to get to one of these episodes, but now past the weekend, got the toy drive done, and I finally get a little moment here to basically just kind of recap and go through the last couple weekends and basically say thank you to everyone. So last weekend I took my teen coaches, my young assistant instructors that help us out on the mat with the kids. They all started in the kids program, and now they are in the adult teen program, and now they are giving back and helping with the kids in a program where they started at. And that's pretty just awesome to watch and just be, just watch these young, leaders. We're trying to turn them into leaders. Just go through that process. Pretty exciting stuff. And then the following day, I took all my, I treated all the teenagers out, some bowling, pizza, and all that stuff. I normally don't do the pizza thing, but once in a while, once a year, I'll go ahead and do something like that. Plus, Alley Cats doesn't have anything healthy to give anyways, and we got to eat, so we had to go with the pizza. So, following day, took my adult instructors out. Everyone that helps me, I had, there's office staff, there's like 10 of us. Went to the Brazilian steakhouse and treated everyone with that. Had a good time with that, good conversations, and just got a chance to get away from the academy and just spend some time together. So it was really good stuff. And then just preparing for this coming weekend, which was the promotions and the toy drive, and trying to organize and get all that and push that and get that thing wrapped up and try to get as many toys as we can for the toy drive, and then again the promotions and stuff like that. If you haven't been paying attention, or you haven't been on Facebook or whatever lately, or social media, got my 4th degree this past weekend on Saturday from Coach Bruno Bassos. When you get your 4th degree, it's on the 4th degree, it's at 5 years. So it's been 5 years since my last promotion. Your first 3 degrees is every 3 years, so it's 3, 6, 9, and then it's every 5 years going forward. So it was a big day because it's been quite a while since I've had been promoted to another degree. So it was a big day for me, along with me preparing and getting ready to take some students to black belt, which we got 5 new black belts. So I think I have a total of 32 black belts altogether. That I've had the honor and pleasure of belting. And then, of course, a lot of brown belts, purple belts, blue belts, all the kids and stuff like that. So it was just a great day. And then we had the Christmas party afterwards. Got a chance to spend some time with people and the kids and everything like that, and bought a bunch of food from Dickie's Barbecue, and just an awesome weekend. And I just really enjoy this time of the year, and we don't get a chance to do this all year, but I pour into people and give back to people, invest into my people all year round. But at this time of the year, it's even more special. It's the holidays, it's Christmas, and so it just feels really, really good to kind of just put all this together. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of organizing and putting things together, but it went pretty smooth, and it was just a really, really good time. And I was listening to this Eric Thomas video that I just found today. So I get up 6 o'clock, walk my dogs, and I just been replaying it for literally since 6 o'clock this morning. So what time is it now? It's 9:15. So about the last 3 hours, it's just rewind. And it's a really good video. Unfortunately, because the way Facebook is now, I can't save my video to my phone. So I got 2 phones running. So I need to show you the title and whatever, so I'll post that later. But anyways, the video was really, really good, the message. But at the end of the video, at the end of this little motivational video, it ended with, when you get to a certain point in your life, you pour into others. Like, that's your focus, is pouring into others. And it really hit home. And it just, like I said, it's not a video that I've listened to before. Most of the stuff I've shared, I share with you guys, I've listened to it over and over again in the past, and I finally get around to sharing it with you. But this video I found this morning, and when he ended the video with, when you get to a certain point in your life, you pour into others. And again, it just hit, because that's exactly what I've just been doing for these last couple of weeks, like heavily, because of the parties and trying to give thanks to my coaches and, you know, the teen instructors and the team and promotions and all that stuff. It just hit home, because that's exactly what I try to do all year round. And unfortunately, you can't make everyone happy. I've accepted that many years ago. So I try to focus on the ones that are happy, that are thankful, you know. And so it's not too often, you know, that people will take the time to say thank you. But I had quite a few this past weekend share some thoughts with me on how important I am to their life, how important the academy, our Jiu-Jitsu academy, is important to their life and what it's done for them. And I appreciate that, because I do put in everything into my school. I don't have a day job. I don't have another thing that I'm doing for 8, 9, 10 hours out of the day. And then now it's time to go focus on my students and see what kind of energy I can muster up to save for them. Besides my family, it's my students, it's my academy. So it's just every day, all day, you know, what am I going to do, and how am I going to make, you know, our team better, my students better? How am I going to help them get through whatever struggles they're dealing with, you know, outside of jiu-jitsu, because that's really what it's about. And I'm just going to share just a little bit. I got a nice Christmas card, okay, from one of my students, adult students, and it just says, you know, of course, you know, Merry Christmas and all this stuff. And it says, I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank you for investing in my life. And people that will invest in others are hard to find. So thank you for everything you do and the other coaches do. And just something short and simple and sweet like that, again, goes a long way. And then yesterday, sitting down, winding down after teaching class, phone goes off, get a text message, and it was something very similar to that. And then, like I said, it's like Saturday evening, we're kind of hanging out at the school. We're still wrapping up the little Christmas party that we had, and I had quite a few students share some very personal things with me that I really was caught off guard with, you know. Not really too much of a emotional guy. Like, I'm emotional, like the things, like I'm into jiu-jitsu, I'm passionate, like I'm, you know, like football games, sports, like I'll hop up out my seat and, you know, get all hyped up and stuff like that. But far as like, you know, emotionally, like getting, breaking down and, you know, stuff like that doesn't really happen too often. But had a couple students share, adults, okay, these are adults, these are young men, share some of their thoughts with me the other day, how important the academy is to them and what it's done for them and how it's basically saved them. And some of the things that they were telling me just really got me. It got me really emotional. It got me a little watery eyed, because you just don't know what kind of impact that you're going to make on people. You know, you try your best, you do the best that you can, however you know how to do that. And again, some people are not grateful. They're not thankful for anything. They'll take what they've learned or got from the school and they'll go wherever. They'll run their mouth and say whatever. And then you got these other individuals where you don't know how much of an impact you're doing for them in their life. You know, you're doing your job. I'm coming in every day. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. trying to over deliver, giving people a huge return on their investments, their ROI every month, what they're paying me for jiu-jitsu classes, what they think they're getting is just jiu-jitsu, and then I'm trying to give them more than just jiu-jitsu. And because I've been through a lot. I've done a lot. Like I've said in the past, no one's perfect, but I am definitely trying to win at life. And I've got some things I've failed at, things that I've lost at, things that I've made some mistakes at, and I fixed those mistakes. And I try to share those with my students so that they don't have to go through the same thing. And I get a lot of that from my dad, because my dad's like that. My dad is he's a very big hearted person, to where, he just don't want to see people hurting. He started, him and my mom started with me at a very young age, and they went through a lot of stuff. And so over the years, he's been burned. He's made big mistakes, and he's learned from them, and he's loves sharing those with people so that they don't have to make those same mistakes. And he loves sharing them with my students. And sometimes he's supposed to be working and he's not working, and he's talking more than he's working, whatever. But at the same time, he's working also, because he's actually giving these students of mine, adults, whoever, very, very good advice. Okay, very good advice, because of the things that he's gone through. And I'm the same way. If I can use jiu-jitsu as a platform to help someone change their life around and make some better decisions, and do things better for themselves, and get them healthier, and get their finances in order, and get their credit scores up, and get their life in order. Maybe if it wasn't in order, and now it is in order. Now it's starting to trickle down into their kids and their family and the people around them, and they're making these changes, and people are like, hey, how how are you doing that? How this and that, and now they're helping someone else, and it just pays itself forward like that. Like that stuff is just what we do. It's just what I do, and you just never know. It's that what was that phrase that was told a long time ago? It's like a message in a bottle kind of thing. You stick a little message in a bottle, you throw it out in the ocean. You just never know where it's gonna land, who's gonna pick it up, who's gonna read it. And so each day when I get up, it's trying to get up to the school and give the best to my students. Try to share with them the things that I've listened to, because I listen to the stuff that I listen to, or the mistakes that I've made, whether it's jiu-jitsu or not jiu-jitsu, and hopefully it makes an impact. And you just never know, because there's so many students, there's just so many people. And when you get the Christmas cards like this, and you get the text messages, and you get the Facebook messages, and you get the conversations like I had the other day with a couple students, that just really, really caught me off guard, with the fact that like our school is so important to them that they don't know if they would be here if it wasn't for the school, for the academy. That's deep. That's heavy. It's heavy, heavy stuff. Like that just overshadows, because if you're friends with me on Facebook and friends with other people that have trained with me before, you can see some of the hate. You can see some of the bitterness or whatever when people leave. They just can't leave and just go wherever they need to go to, wherever they decided to go, and then just go there. They like to somehow compare or throw jabs or whatever. They just don't leave. They just for whatever reason, they're still clinging on to whatever they're clinging on to with our school. And it's not good stuff, right? And then you get this kind of stuff. And then you get the individuals, like I said, over the weekend, and how important the school is to them, and what an impact it's made, and how it's changed their lives. It just completely just wipes out like all that other stuff, because I know what I do day in and day out. I know when I go to bed at night and I put my head on the pillow every night, I go to sleep well, because I don't backstab people. I don't undercut people. I'm not a shady person. I'm not doing things that are foul, that are crooked, that are just like, just not right. I'm trying to be right. And I'm trying to get my students to be right also if they're not right, because there's always room for improvement. There's always some changes that can be made. And I also had one of the parents that has their kids in my kids program just give a lot of compliments the other day as well after the Christmas party on how much their child has changed in the last 2 years that they've been with me, character wise. Okay, we're not talking medals, gold medals, championship belts and winning tournaments. We're talking about character wise as a 7-year-old kid. Okay, that's just priceless stuff. So what I give to my students and what they give back to me with just a Christmas card or a text message or just a compliment on their kids and how the program has changed their lives is better than anything anyone can give me. It's like a house, cars, nothing, money. It's those kind of things that mean everything to me, and it's the push. It's what pushes me to continue down that path and down that road, where I know there's people that do what I do, where they've gotten burned or they got whatever by some students, and they a little sour, they're a little salty, so they don't really give what they can give to their students because of past experiences, past students. But that's not me. I'm not going to allow, the way I look at it, this is how I feel, because I know the truth. I see I saw what I saw on the mats. Certain individuals that just couldn't take the training, couldn't take the hard work that we were putting in, just didn't have it in them. And so they went somewhere else to where it was easier. I'm definitely not going to allow those people to make me shortchange students that I have currently or will have in the future. I'm going to continue down that path to give everything I got to whoever I come in contact with, and I'll give whatever I can to them of my time, because I get that a lot. Like, you just don't quit. You're just always, doing stuff for people, and it's just who I am. Like the toy drive yesterday, I had a long weekend. The promotions and everything just took a lot out of me, just emotionally, everything. And then here comes Monday. It's time to, do the toy drive and deliver the gifts and stuff like that. And it's like, man, there's a lot of kids out there that need these gifts. So let's go ahead and wrap this thing up and then go get these toys from Walmart and 2 carts and all this stuff and go deliver them. And that's just an awesome thing, because like every year, Miss Tilly will come out. I shared a little bit of her story on my Facebook page, or her background. She is someone to follow. She leads by example. She is the person that, I would like to be like someday. And after we deliver the toys, she always asks us to hold hands and we'll circle up and she says a prayer. And you just need more people like that around you, because it pulls that out of you. And if it isn't in you, it will plant the seed to start growing inside of you, to do more stuff like that, of pouring into others, like the Eric Thomas thing I was listening to. When you get to a certain point in your life, you will pour into others. And that's where I'm at. It's where I've been at for a long time. It's just the mindset. It's good examples like Tilly Bergen, and quite a few other people that I've come in contact where they've kind of showed me the way of how to treat people and do things for people. And especially like for me with tips during the holidays, like I over tip, like I just throw extra money out there for the servers and whoever's, and sometimes even regardless of the service, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's however it goes. It's like, I know it's a stressful time, and it's like just doing more than what I normally do during this time of the year, because it's just that time of the year to do that stuff. So don't wait later to do something like that. Start trying to get into that type of person now, and it will completely change your life for the better when you start pouring into other people. It makes you feel good. It is good. It has a trickle down effect, a snowball effect, however you want to put that. You just never know what kind of impact you're going to make on someone's life if you're just trying to do the right thing and help as many people as you can with whatever you can. You just don't know where that's going to end up and where that's going to go and what kind of good things it's going to do for people. So if you're having some rough times right now and you're dealing with some tough things, just try doing something for someone. Be good to someone. Try to open up a little bit more. You know, I always get these words like, yeah, I'm a tough coach. I'm a hard coach. I'm a this, that, yeah. But I care about people. Like, I'm tough and I'm hard when it comes to like on the mat, and we got to get things done, and we got to be disciplined, and we got to be focused, and we got to make things happen on the mat. But that's not like me, far as like, well, I'm not gonna do anything for anyone. Like, I'm a very giving person. So because I know what it's done for me and how it makes me feel and what it can do for people. So if you're having a little struggle right now and you're feeling a little, you know, bitter about something, it might be hard for you to do, but I highly recommend you try to do some good stuff from other people with nothing in expectation in return. You're just doing it because it's a good thing to do and it's a nice thing to do, and things will just start to turn around for you because you'll start to become more and more of that person, and things will start to naturally just come back your way, and good things will happen for you because you're just doing good things. It's just the way the universe works. I highly believe that. I heard that a long time ago. And when you're bitter and sour and you're throwing shade and you're always talking smack, you know, about people, you're always going to get that come back your way as well. All right. So, you know, I just wanted to share a little bit of my thoughts with that because I've had a really busy past couple weekends and weeks. And now it's basically coming down to, it's tapering off to where I do have some, I'm not going to be as busy. And we have a short week this week because of the holiday and stuff like that. So just got a little time to reflect and to think about some stuff. And I just wanted to share with you guys just some of the things that I got from some of my students, you know, some of the parents and some of the adults, and what it means to me. Because again, you know, I know what I do. A lot of people don't see that, except for if you're on my mats and you are one of my students and you see what me and my dad do for people. It feels good for a small gesture like a card or a text message or just a thank you in person, or just sharing some thoughts of, you know, what you know, our academy has done for people. So it's not just martial arts, it's not just jiu-jitsu, it's absolutely a way of life, and it's a mindset. It's a tough place to train, absolutely, but it's a good place to train because I know what we're trying to do for people, what the goal is, what the mindset is. And life is hard. Life is not an easy thing. You got losses left and right. Things are just tough. Life is definitely a struggle. But if you have the right atmosphere and the right people around you, you can definitely move forward and do the things that you're supposed to do, like you should, and which is win at life and help other people win at life. All right, guys, so I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna get up to the academy, get a little workout in before it's time to teach and train jiu-jitsu, but pour into others. All right, pour into others. Take that with you. Start doing it now, and then take that into 2022 and watch how your life will drastically change for the better. All right, guys, have a great day, and I appreciate all of you, all my students, all the love I got from my 4th degree black belt promotion, and all the comments that I get from the donations and all my students and everything like that. It's some priceless stuff, so it goes a long way. All right, guys, have a great day. We'll see you.